Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to introduce to you someone who is my mentor in makeup. She is my sister-in-law, Faith Giuseppe, one of the best makeup artists here in our place. We are going to share with you on how to achieve that bridal glow with basic skincare, achieving this beautiful glow on your special day. Even if you're not going to be the bride, we can still always wear that pretty glow in attending special occasions. Let us know the beauty secrets behind that look, that glow you've always wanted to be. If you want to have it, this video is just for you.
Hi everyone, my name is Faith. I am doing some bridal makeup and as well as any occasion makeup. But for now, we're going to focus on skincare routine plus how to achieve the bridal glow. Yay! Let's start!
This is in preparation for my makeup, so I have to make my face seen, the whole face.
Alright, so we will start with a clean canvas. So in order to achieve that healthy glow, we need to have a clean canvas. So to have a clean canvas, we will start with skincare preparation. So we need to prepare her skin so that we will have a flawless makeup. Okay? Alright, so start with a clean face. So
I took a bath.
it's already clean.
And it's clean, no makeup. It's all me. Bare me, the bare me.
We will start with a toner. Okay, so with your clean hands, Gold Caviar.
Gold Caviar. It has a collagen plus toner, anti-wrinkle effect. This is very popular in Korea, and you'll have a beautiful Korean skin.
Alright, so after the toner, we're going to have an lotion. So the same brand, Skin Food, and this one is to soften the skin.
It's so cold. I like the feeling of it's like putting an ice on my face, and it's cool.
So next is my big secret. So as you can see, this is from Laura Mercier Flawless Skin. Yes, here. This is my beauty secret.
Secret revealed.
Secret revealed. So just a little pop.
Wow, it's like food for my skin. It really feels so good.
So if you're a bride, you need to be confident with your look. So as you can see, if you have a very clean face and clean canvas, you will have a flawless makeup after. Wow. Okay, there you go. Next, so in order to have a flawless lipstick also, you need to remove the cracked lips because there are some brides that have cracked lips. So you can use this. This is very famous Lucas Papao. A lot of celebrities use this. I recommend this product. And next is a primer. So I use Laura Mercier Radiance Primer for that glowy look, extra glowy look.
That's for the base before doing your makeup. All right.
And lastly, part of your skincare is the facial spray. Okay, this is optional though, but I usually do this to my brides. Right? So in order for the skin to absorb all the products, we can use this facial massage to help your bride feel relaxed, because of course on their day they will feel very nervous, so it can help them relax as well. So you can use this on your own for yourself as well.
Wow. It's so nice. You can feel your cheeks being massaged, and I wanna go to sleep. Can I use it in my back?
So most brides don't have enough sleep the day before their big day. So this helps them relax, and of course to absorb all the products in your skin.
So relaxing.
Right? And so we're done with the basic skincare. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna use a foundation. So this is also my bridal favorite, the NARS. So in the shade Fiji. Alright, so I'm using a damp sponge. You can also use a brush, a foundation brush. But as for me, I prefer this because it has a seamless finish. Wow. Like an airbrush finish. So in using the foundation, you just have to dab or pat. You don't have to do like this. Okay, so for the brush, there is, if you're going to use a foundation brush, it will have more coverage. And like the sponge, it will have a lesser coverage. But if you want to achieve a fuller coverage, you can use your brush. But as you can see, we need to achieve a natural bridal look, so we need to use a sponge. But it depends on your skin type. So if your skin has a lot of, imperfections, yeah, we all have that. So you can choose the fuller coverage and you can use the brush. Commonly, we have normal to dry skin. We have the combination. We have the oily skin. So for oily skin, you have to use a matte foundation. But for dry skin, try to have a moisturizing foundation. You can see her dark circles are a little bit
Here.
hidden.
These are my eye bags and some wrinkles.
Right, so we're done with the foundation.
This is me with foundation.
Yes. So actually, makeup doesn't have rules. So as for me, I try to have my own steps because there are some rationale or reasons behind that. So for me, after the foundation, I will do the eyebrows. It's because I will have to have the concealer later to clean the edges. So, and after that, try to conceal the under eye or dark circles and also the other imperfections or spots. For the brows, I'm using the LA Girl. This is the dupe for Anastasia. So the shade is soft brown since she has a lighter color of her hair.
So soft brown.
Yes, it's really good. Alright, so after the brows, I will use a concealer. So this one, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is vloggers' favorite and of course celebrities' everyone's favorite. So I have to clean the edges and then conceal her under eye and highlight your face. So using a concealer brush, you can clean the edges. So as you can see, I'm cleaning the edges and at the same time I'm priming her eyes using the concealer. Eye primer is also very important so that the eyebrows will stay in place for a long time, since your bride has to be wearing your makeup whole day. So the secret to foundation, eyeshadow, and everything is to blend. That's the key. You need to know how to blend. So I'm using one shade lighter for the concealer so that it can serve as it can highlight her face as well. So again, you need to highlight here, the bridge of the nose, under your chin, and the cupid's bow. Right? So what's the secret? Blend. Alright, before using any powders, you need to have the cream first. I will be using a cream blush. Since blush will be removed usually first, you can cover this one with a powder later on. I'm using my fingers. Since this is a cream blush, just pat on the sides of the face or the apples of the cheeks. So I'm using Sunny's Face. This is Air Blush in the shade Disco. So we need to set her face with a setting powder. So I'm using Buff Beige 130. So I'm setting this with a brush. Set everywhere so that your foundation will stay in place. So after setting the face, you need to put a translucent powder under eye so that it will catch the fallouts of your eyeshadows. So,
We're going to bake.
yes, so yeah, everyone call it baking.
So we are going to do the baking.
I'm using again, my favorite, Laura Mercier translucent powder. Right, so for her eyes, I will use the Jaclyn Hill palette from, I don't know if it's Morph or Morphe, but whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna use, for the crease, I will use the lighter color. So you have to make sure you don't have harsh edges. So you need to have a blending brush later on to blend. So we don't want any harsh edges. So try to blend the edge with this blending brush. This is my favorite blending brush. This is from Morphe Jeffree Star JS5. Okay, so after that, transition color. So with a smaller brush, try to have a darker tone at the outside of your crease. So I'm gonna be using this brown color here. So in a circular motion, try to contour the outer crease in this motion going in. Use your blending brush to avoid harsh edges. There. So for the middle of the lid, you can use your finger so that, because I'm going to be using a shimmer color. So you can choose here a lighter color. Shimmer colors is best with fingers because it will stay in place. Or you can spray again with a setting spray in your brush to achieve that more pigment color. And don't forget to blend. So you can go back with your brown shade and then add more color at the outside of your crease going in. So now for the eyeliner, I'm going to have a base here, this one part of the eyeshadow.
Black?
Yeah, the
Color
black one. And then I'm gonna top it off with black eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. So eyeliners that I have usually smudge, but of course we don't want that to happen to our brides. So they are more emotional and they cry in the
Teary
church.
eyes.
So we need to avoid that. We need to have a waterproof eye makeup, not only for the eyes but also for your foundation.
Yeah, especially when they cry.
Yes.
So they get so emotional.
So when putting an eyeliner, you need to put it as closest to the lash line as possible. We need to avoid a gap. So for the lower eyes, you need to use what you use above or on the eyelids.
So the same color
Same color for the lower
and upper.
So to make that smoky effect, a little smoky effect, you need to blend. To open the eyes more or to make your eyes pop, try to use a white color or shimmer white and in the tear duct of your eyes so that it will pop more. I'm adding a shimmer eyeliner in her lower lash line. Okay, so I'm using the Tevian eye pencil, High Albert Hernia one. This is my favorite.
It's white.
No, this is in the shade Doyen, gold color. And I'm mixing it with BYS Soft White. So as you can see, her eyes is now popped and more alive, more awake. Yes.
It's more emphasized.
Yeah, so we're going to curl her lashes.
A little. I only have a little eyelashes.
So for the mascara, I'm a big fan of Maybelline. Yes, it's waterproof, no smudge for the brides.
They will cry, for sure.
So don't forget the lower lashes, of course. But I'm gonna add brow gel from Benefit to let her eyebrows
Because I have lots of hair in my
stay in
eyebrows.
place.
some of them are falling down.
So this is in the shade number 3.
There you go. Alright. Now that's more better.
Okay, so we're going to brush off the excess. We're done baking.
Do the baking here.
Yes, so using the fluffy brush. And now we will put her false eyelashes. So for my brides, I usually use the more natural looking lashes. So this is from Paul Lash, Bekinaman. Bekinaman. Okay, we're done with the eye makeup. We will proceed to contour. We're going to use this Hula Benefit. This is also one of my favorites.
Okay, if you have a circle face, an oval face, or you want to make your face look more smaller, so that's the contour, the magic of contour.
So you can put here under your cheeks. This is to create a shadow on your face, on your jawline. Then I'm gonna top it off with my favorite contour powder. This is the Hourglass. This is a little bit pricey, but this is really worth it. So I'm gonna use an angled brush to blend that contour. So look at this, it's still very harsh, so you need to blend it out in order to remove those harsh edges. So I'm gonna highlight her nose as well. So just a little bit of this color.
Like nose contour, right?
Yes. Try to blend it also very well so that it will look very natural. So to highlight, I'm gonna be using this Becca limited edition. This is my favorite. The shade is Champagne Pop, my all-time favorite.
Wow, champagne cup.
This really makes a difference. So to have that glowy skin look, go the highest point of your cheeks. Your brow bones. The tip of your nose. And a little bit on the nose bridge. And the cupid's bow. You can put a little bit under the chin. Next, my favorite, because I'm a blush girl. Again, I'm gonna be using this Hourglass palette. I will blend these two colors. This is really a good combination. And then I'm gonna brush this highlighting powder under her eyes. combine my favorite bridal lippies. This is the Kylie lipstick in the shade Candy K and MAC in this shade Kinda Sexy.
Wow.
So you can also line her lips to make your lip look fuller.
Especially my lips is
Yeah, since her lips is
So
small, so
the
let's
upper lip.
try to make it more fuller. I'm gonna be using Kylie Jenner's lip liner in the shade Kylie. Okay, and after that, since we're done with her makeup, we will set it with this MAC's Fix Plus
setting spray.
to set everything.
All the makeup on my face.
There you go.
Right, so
Yeah.
we're done with the makeup.
And we'll be right back with her final look.
Yeah.
So this is the final look.
Yeah.
And so as you can see, we're trying to make her eyes more awake and
Smoky eyes.
more glowing. So as you can see, we have a flawless makeup since we prep our skin before doing her bridal makeup. So, and you can also use this not only in wedding occasions, so you can also use this in any occasions, right?
Special occasions.
Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching, and I hope you will learn from this video.
This is brought to you by Faith Giuseppe Makeup Studio. For more bookings, graduation, wedding, debut, and all other occasions, you can private message her in Facebook. And don't forget to click the link below.